everyone, Mary Pat here, and today I'm going to be making a clean and simple card using the Cardmaking cardstock. So I started with my 110-pound smooth, and I'm going to use the Core Couture, and this is a wonderful glittery thick cardstock. And I'm going to then also use the glitter silk, which is even more glittery and very thick as well. So you can see that I'm just using some of my scraps that I'll be using with that. And then my primary colors are going to be the yellow, light blue, dark blue, and then looking again, I found that emerald green, which is so pretty on there. So this is going to be a glittery, shimmery, clean and simple card. So I have, my base is an A2, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a 1-inch strip of the yellow cardstock, and then I'm going to measure that to the 5.5, and I'm going to glue this down to the left side of the card and place that there. And I'm going to be layering the cardstock on with that. So again, I'm placing the yellow down first, and then just lining that up and putting that again on the left side. And now I'm going to switch over to the light blue. And once again, I'm going to be cutting a 1-inch strip, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to be using my Fisker's punch, and border punch, and I'm going to be using that, and I'm going to punch the scallop border on there. And again, even though the cardstock is a little thicker on this, it still punches beautifully with that. Okay, once it's all punched out, then I'm going to take that strip and I'm going to place it right against the yellow there on the card. And then what I need to do, I need to trim that off to 5.5, and I'll be placing that right on there. And then what I need now is another piece of the 110-pound cardstock that is going to be 3 3/4 of an inch. 3 3/4 of an inch. That's going to go then on my card, and it's going to go right against there. So you can kind of see how it's going to just have color and the glitter on the left side, and then the right side will be plain. So I like that, and then I'm going to start gluing those pieces down, and gluing first the white on top of the glitter. And then I'm going to, once that's lined up, once that's done, I'm going to flip that over and put the adhesive on the back side, and now place that on my card base. Okay, so now what I need to do is finish off the card, and what I'm going to be using is one of these dies that says hello. And these are all the rage right now. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my 110-pound cardstock. And this is so awesome for cutting these dies. And I'm going to be using my Revolution here. And I'm going to put my die down, and I'm going to put my cardstock right on top. And I just run this through, and it cuts out beautifully with this. And there it is, and it just pops out and is perfect on that. You just have to pop out the little parts there. And there it is. Now what I'm going to do is I want to cut out 3 of those because I'm going to be layering them and I want dimension on the card. So I have 3 of the 110 pound, and now I'm going to be taking the navy blue glitter, and I'm going to be running it through the silhouette, the revolution, and cut that out. And so now I have 3 of the white and 1 of the glitter, and I think they're going to look really great on all 3 layered up with all of that. And I just love the sparkle on the hello with that, so you can see them all lined up. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take those and I'm going to feed them through my Xyron X, and that way that there'll be a nice layer of adhesive so that it's super easy to layer them. So if you've never used the Xyron X, you just turn it over and then you run and rub over it, and then the adhesive will be there. This, I have an old tool from Basic Gray. You peel that off and you're ready to go. So because the die, the cutout is very thin, you have to be kind of careful as you're peeling off because you don't want to rip something off. So you're just taking that and then you are layering it and putting it right on top of the second one. So I'm just kind of placing that and making sure that everything lines up correctly, which it does. And then I'm going to take the next white and I'm going to be taking that and then layering that on top of each other. And you can do this as much as you want. I've seen some cards where they've put 6, 7, 8 layers on there. So it just kind of depends on how many layers you want. My 110 pound cardstock is pretty thick. And then with the glitter on there, that's also pretty thick. So this, just 4 makes a really nice spot on there. So adding the beautiful glitter right on top. And again, just really making sure that everything's lining up. And with that, using the X, it makes it so perfect because there's no parts. And then I'm just trying to get the little specks that are off there. So you can kind of see the layer. I think it looks really, really good. And with that, and see the dimension that it has there. So now taking that, I'm just going to place it in the lower right hand side of the card and just kind of getting off the little remains of the glue from the Xyron. And I just take my craft knife from Tim Holtz and just kind of either rub it or take that off. So now I'm going to use these dies from Lawn Fawn and the stars, and they're just so cute. And so I'm going to use that die, and then I'm going to go to my cardstock, and I'm going to use the beautiful green and just sprinkle some of those little stars around. And then I've got some red and put those on there. And again, just kind of sprinkling it around my the sentiment of hello, and then add some yellow in there. And I really like the clean and simple look, and with these little stars. Now, to attach the stars, you can run them through the Xyron or use a little glue pen. For me, I use the glossy accents, and it makes it really quick. And so it's looking good there. And there's the final project. And super quick, super easy, clean and simple card. Thanks so much for joining me. I hope you have a great day. Please push like if you like the video. Bye.